All right. Let me just make sure I got sound and everything here. Can you guys hear me? Yeah? Okay, good. It looks like you guys can. Let me get my links out of here. Let's see. Okay. Nice little bounce back here into the close, but yeah, not the best candle on the weekly close here for Bitcoin. We are back above 100K though. That is a pretty critical spot to be closing back above. Yeah, weekly bearish engulfing candle, kind of taking out the bottom of this range here. You know, obviously these news events don't really help anything, but we were kind of already questioning when we closed last week's candle if we were going to get some follow through to the downside because the tether chart, looked pretty bad. Right. We did just tag the daily supply zone on tether. I do suspect that we do get a bit of a bounce, which is what we're seeing right now. The only thing that I will caution you guys with is we just printed a weekly buy signal on tether. It's confirmed now on the weekly chart. All right, that is scary stuff. I think if we do get some sort of nice bounce here, like, and you're in some spot assets, and make sure you guys just de-risk them or whatever. I mean, you can hold your Bitcoin. I think that's fine. Yeah. It looks like we got some pain ahead of us here. Okay. We can take a look at oil. Oil just broke out, I think. I should say it's attempting to break out. And yeah, this is going to be, this could be pretty bad if oil really starts to rip out. We got a 2-week squeeze that just fired. Yikes. Okay. S&P. I mean, it's not really down that much, man, to be honest, but I don't really like what these momentum oscillators look like. You got 2-day bearish divergence coming in, or daily bearish divergence coming in. You're getting some sort of follow through here. The 2 days up here giving you nasty bearish divergence. You didn't confirm on the 2-day just yet, but if you start to see follow through today and tomorrow into the market open tomorrow, this is going to catalyze further downside. 3-day here with the bearish divergence as well on the S&P. Man, you're always just right at the top of this range. Like, this looks like it's going to roll over. That's what it looks like. How far down we go, I don't know. Dollar index here looks pretty wrecked. Well, yeah, we'll see about the dollar index continuing to. If the dollar index continues down, then we got a shot at just making a higher low somewhere, and maybe we continue this run. But dude, like, this just pretty gnarly stuff. All right, here's your new weekly open. You could take some bounce trades if you guys want. I think we're going to get some bounces. Bitcoin's still in a major uptrend, right? Like, the high time frame isn't really of concern just yet. In fact, our monthly is still long. That's really interesting to see, right? So this is telling you, I mean, these signals are pretty good, although I don't really get these signals very often. Looks like they don't really pop up very often. I'm not really necessarily going to trust that so much. I would more so trust these weekly signals. So we haven't printed a weekly short, but we've definitely printed a daily short that came in here. But if we quickly recover off this range low, then we're good. So, but like, with all the divergence and stuff on that chart, man, I don't know. I just don't know. Yeah, it does still want the whole 100K. Yeah, that's exactly right. Again, the concern is really the tether chart, right? So We opening a new 2-day here. If this gets rejected though, then we're good. You know, our daily went long here. We got the push on the daily. We got that. We got the pullback. We went right into the supply zone. Like I said before, I do think we're going to see a bit of a bounce. I do think we're going to see a bit of a bounce. We already started to bounce a little bit. And, you know, this might go up a little bit more and Bitcoin might drop a little bit more. And then this might just, you know, roll over or something here. And we get a big bounce in the market. But, yeah, we'll see. I you know, I'm not here trying to call bottoms or anything. But when you do get, you know, oversold on Tether or overbought on Tether, those usually do represent potential areas where you could maybe put it at bottom. That's all. So we shall see how this plays out. For right now, I would remain cautioned. Caution, like, man, this looks like it could escalate to the downside more. I don't think that this correction is done, truthfully. I really don't think it's done. Yeah. You know, we clipped here on the weekly too, on the super trend. And this all looks like not good. Like in the next couple weeks, this could be bad. Unless we like just flatten out here and consolidate and like nothing happened or something. I just don't see the market doing that right now. I just think that this just started rolling over and it's just gonna probably, unfortunately, probably continue lower. Looks like. Again, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, man. I think yeah, like 90. The daily 200 moving average is right around 96K. I think that's probably a sweet spot zone for it to go to, like a magnet, down to the daily 200 moving average. So we'll probably go down to tag that, is what I'm looking at right now. We are in like a daily demand zone right here. We could come back up to back test like 103 or something and get rejected because that 4 hours oversold, right? Well, we already got some sort of bounce here on the 4 hour, but yeah, this still looks pretty bad. You can see the average sentiment oscillator is pointing up towards the red side. That means downside. Yeah, that's all I got, boys, girls, ladies, gentlemen. I mean, if Bitcoin looks like shit, there's no way that ETH hasn't performed this whole cycle. So ETH lost its range here. It was looking like it wanted to break here. It just never really made it out of there. Unfortunately, looks like ETH kind of rolling over too. If Bitcoin goes to 96K, it looks like, you know, what you hope to do is like make a higher low somewhere here, you know, maybe like 2K. You know, then you can argue that this is like a double bottom and you can try to work your way out of that. You know, it looks like we got some time though, man, for this market to finish its corrective movement. Don't think this correction's done. I don't think that was the top of the cycle either. I do not believe that. I could be wrong. That could have been the top, and that's all we get to. It would be very underwhelming if that was the case. But with Bitcoin on a perpetual bid right now from like MicroStrategies and whoever else is just buying up Bitcoin right now, it just doesn't make sense that 112K be the top. Just doesn't. But yeah, we'll see. You can see volatility coming down here on Tether. When volatility comes down, that means probably a bounce, right? You know, your daily here, you know, we spiked that volatility. We got that movement down. So yeah, we want to see the volatility go down on Tether. That means we're going to get some relief. Okay. That's really all I got. took, man, one of these stupid meme coins that I was following for like a while just ripped a lot. Like a lot. I think it's up. It's, oh my God, dude. It's up like 500%. Holy shit. Wow. This thing's gone. My goodness. Wow. This doesn't look bearish. Fuck me. That thing's gone. Wow. What the F, man? Jesus. Wow. 700%. This coin is up 700%. I had this thing, guys, but I cut the trade because it just wasn't performing. And you know, if they're not performing, they look like they're just dead. If you like look at this on a regular time scale, this chart just looks dead. But it looks like a bottom. That's why I was buying it. And yeah, this thing just decided today was a good day to just go. Anyways, next trade. I took this trade. I can't believe this thing is up 700%. That is just outrageous. I'm in buck right now, actually. I'm in this trade right here. You know, nice retest off the demand zone here. Got some nice daily bullish divergence on it. This could produce a nice move too. I don't think it's going to do a 12x like whatever that coin just did, but Yeah, maybe this thing can do some stupid stuff, because when it did start to go, you can see, even if you got in at these lows off the bottom of this band here, this thing ended up doing a 5x. That's not bad. Yeah, and the high time frame chart, if you look at the RSI, it's wrecked. This thing can really, really go. So, we'll see how this goes. 12-hour crossing up here. I think my entry is in the 21, so I'm already up like 20-30% on this trade. That looks good. Guys, I will say there is a coin that I really like. It's called the only thing that maybe you need to look into is the tokenomics on it. I heard there's maybe a lot of inflation on this coin, but it's called Layer. It's like Solana's it's a Solana play, but it helps with scaling for Solana. So I think that this might be actually really good. You got the 2-day bullish divergence down here giving you the buy signal. My other chart here was pretty good. Let me pull up a new, let's see, a new layout. Is it the big averages chart? Maybe this chart. No. I think it was the business cycle chart that I had with this. This thing is still blowing out of here, man. This is crazy, bro. I just can't watch this. That just makes me sad. Anyways, dude, what the fuck, man? 15x. Wow. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. It just pains me to watch that because I was in that and I missed that. I missed the 15xer. Yeah, that would have been quite a trade. What was I gonna show you guys? Oh yeah, I was looking at what was it? Layers. So yeah, layers gave me also a daily counter trend, I believe. Somewhere. I think it did. Did it? Didn't it? Maybe not. I don't know. Yeah, so this looks like a wedge. This looks like a nice wedge. And you have the divergence, right? You can see the 2-day clipping down here. Nice squeeze. This could actually produce a nice move too. Might give you a nice 3, 4, 5x or something. Range trade, bottom of the range. Maybe look for the break above these wick highs to really get up here, because once you get above that wick high, it's just straight up to the top of the range. So if I was taking this trade, I would be looking to trade this to about this $1 region, which is whatever 30% or something. Make it sound bad or sound like it's not a lot, but it actually is. Space, I don't know. Space. Take a look at it. Not yet, man. I would wait for that 2-day clip on space. How's that weekly looking, really? I wouldn't bet on space doing anything right now. This coming down, you're bearish on the MACD oscillator here. The monthly chart is probably really wrecked. Yeah, you could probably man, this is not a good candle at all. This is a short squeeze pump to like what, $7. They just squeeze the shorts. Just Downtrend. You're in a forever downtrend here. Doesn't look good. Dude. Fuck, man. This meme coin, bro, that I was in, that I cut the trade on, just went up 15x. Literally just did a 15x candle, bro. 15x this thing. One shot deal. 15x. This right here. Crazy. Unreal. Unfucking real, buddies. All right. Yeah, it's probably done. But dude, what do you want from that thing after it does something like that? That is an amazing result if you got this trade. I was in it somewhere over here and it just didn't produce anything, so I got out. But yeah. Yeah. Bull run's over, man. Not for this coin. This coin just started its move. 3-day just crossed up on it. This thing might do some really stupid shit. As you're seeing with that volume. I mean, not even a lot of volume. $600,000 worth of volume, but like it's a 1 million market cap, right? I would say that your swing target is probably a 5 million cap. Like it could easily run to there and then just crap out if it's not going to crap out right here. So I would suspect people are going to profit take right now on this, man, if they were in that. Call blockchain. Tell me I want my position back. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah. I'm in Buck right now, so we'll see how that goes. Yeah. Buck just broke back above its trading range on the daily. And yeah, it's just a range trade, so we'll see how this goes. $12-hour clip, 12-hour bullish divergence. Nice receding volume down here on this asset. Got a little bit of volume on this break here. I mean, not like as much as we would want, but it looks fine. It's got to get above, this 26 region. If it does that, it could probably go back up to at least the Kijun line or, maybe the top of the range. I'm not expecting miracles on this trade, guys. If it doesn't work out, I'm just going to cut it. And that's it. Just trading the range and the divergence on the, I think I took the trade off the 4-hour. The 4-hour divergence RSI started to play out, and we got a nice push here into the close while Tether was pulling back. So we'll see, man. Long wick on the daily, but dude, this can still go up if it wants. We did touch the top of the band, so we could see this come down on the daily chart. Next couple days here could be green. How's Ava AI looking? I was trying to trade this not too long ago. Could see I had this plotted, but it took that out, so I cut the trade. I cut the trade up here actually in the 28s, but yeah, this might continue lower still. I mean, it's already oversold on the daily. Last time you were oversold on the daily was back here in April. So this could be maybe close to its low on the daily. The 2-day is what I'm concerned about. You see how this took this low out? Yeah, that's telling me that this can come down more, probably. And yeah, your weekly candle, probably not a good close. Like the monthly, this is what's bad about this coin, okay? And I probably won't trade it again. This monthly right here. You had two monthlies. You had this wick, you had this rejection candle, then you got this hammer candle to reverse the action. It attempted a rally, failed, and made another reversal candle on the monthly. So in my opinion, this coin probably just continues to go down. higher term time frame here. I won't be trading that anymore. And Buck here. So Buck, you did get a little bit of a long wick here, but it's still an engulfing candle. It's still a bullish candle, okay? But again, like, I don't need this to break out or do anything crazy. It just needs to make an attempted push maybe to the top of this range for me to make some money. So we'll see how this one goes. It's holding its daily super trend. The volumes are seated. Let's hope Tether pulls back. But here's your wrap Bitcoin. 320s bouncing off the range lows there. Yeah. Not the best looking chart right this moment. I'm still in a major uptrend, of course. I think I had it plotted better on Deck Screener here. We'll go take a look at it. You guys have anything else you guys want me to look at tonight? So yeah, I mean, wrap Bitcoin coming into like major support. Actually, it looks like it's right at support. I would say this is your level. You're at it. You're on it. All right, you don't want to lose that level. Okay. You don't want to lose that support. Your daily looks like it's sort of reset here. You know, you could probably buy this level if you want off support. That's pretty much it. Let's hope the range low holds here for Bitcoin, wrap Bitcoin, for all those folks in Pulse Chain right now. It would be good to see this hold because then we could really construct an argument this is just a cup and handle, and then we actually can break out of here. That would be really good to see. If the macro decides that it's not going to just continue dumping right now, that would be good to see. There you go. This coin deciding it's done its pump. I mean, dude, yeah, what do you want from this thing? 15x, bro. What a rip. Wow. Cool. I'll stop looking at this thing. There's plenty of assets that actually probably oversold. You can catch some nice bounces. This one right here might be okay to take a trade off this support. You're pretty close to the range low. The Citadel coin doesn't look too bad. You don't really have divergence on this right now. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it's oversold. It's in the oversold region here. The weekly is probably also oversold. So you could maybe start to construe an argument for building a position down at the supports. Yeah, I just keep an eye on this range low. If that range low holds, yeah, I would take a position on this too. That's really it. This is what I don't like about this coin is this monthly candle. That is a reversal candle, and you're seeing the reversal. Okay. It looks like everyone's peacing out for the stream right now, and that's fine. Appreciate all you guys tuning in, and hopefully y'all have a wonderful week, and just stay grounded during these volatility times. If this correction isn't over, which may not be over by any means, I don't think it's necessarily done. So just keep your cool. Just pay attention to some of these levels we just spoke about, and we'll catch you guys next week. Just trade smart, trade safe. Catch you guys next week.